So, welcome back, geniuses. In this video, we're actually going to talk about the listening part of the exam. Now, the listening part of the exam, you're actually going to have to answer 40 questions, and you're going to listen to 4 parts in the exam. However, you'll only have, unfortunately, just one chance to listen to the exam and answer the questions. So, a little point I wanted to prove there is that it's very different trying to understand somebody when you can't see them and when you actually see them. Because now that you see me, you can see my body language, the mouth moving, and I'm sure that you all feel much more comfortable. But for the exam, I always tell my students, they need to get used to just listening, not being able to listen and watch somebody. So, what's my advice for the listening? By the way, the good thing here is that the listening is actually the easiest part of the exam. There are many reasons for that, but we don't care about those. What we care about is that it's the easiest part of the exam. So let's take advantage of it. Now, what I tell my students is to go to the BBC, and if you just have a look at the screen, go to the radio, click on radio, and that's it. And up here you have a choice and it says categories. Click on categories. And at the end of the drop-down menu, click on all categories. Now, what the BBC have actually done here is they've grouped together all of their programs under titles. So you have, for example, bulletins, children's programs, comedy, discussions, drama. Drama is actually series, but they're made for the radio, not for television. And if we just scroll down, we'll find the most interesting ones for you, which is factual. Factual is all the different series that actually refer to programs that are analysing different issues. Now, what I tell my students is choose programs that you're interested in. So, for example, if you're studying design or fashion, go to culture and arts, but always mix that up with some other things. So, yes, you've got to do some more difficult ones, let's say, or some things that might bore you a little bit, unfortunately, but you can focus mostly on things that do interest you. Now, there is a program here which most of my students love. It's called the Y Factor. It's just like the X Factor, but you just put the word Y in, okay? What does that do? 15 minutes to 20 minutes each episode. It analyzes excellent everyday things that we all do, we all experience, but we never think of their history. For example, the kiss. Why do people kiss? Or the tie. Why do men wear ties? Or the high heels. Why do women wear them? What changes on their body? What do they communicate? And what's the history? Did you actually know that the high heels came from the French soldiers in the 18th century because it was easier for them to dig in the forest and remain stable as they were shooting? Isn't that interesting? That's the kind of thing you're going to find out in the X Factor. So listen to at least one program every day. Many students ask me, isn't it the same if we just watch series or films? No, it's not. Of course, watch those. They will help you. But please don't use subtitles. You've got to train your ears, okay? It's really just training your ears, because when you turn off those subtitles, the ear is all of a sudden going to be trained and switch on to a louder mode, and you'll see you'll get more things than you thought you would get. But when you're listening to the radio, it's like me in the beginning. You couldn't see me, so you were trying more. And also, they'll speak quickly in different accents. And sometimes there'll be 2 or 3 people having a dialogue, so sometimes they're speaking one over the other. This is what will happen in the actual exam. Maybe it's a listening test from the railway station, so you'll have to get used to listening while background noises are going on. Do that, and you will actually remember the moment that I did tell you this, that you'll do much better in the listening. Very good luck. But don't forget to watch our next videos about writing and speaking. Bye bye.